we did everything we could last night to brainstorm how we were going to get this half of the original log shelter roof onto our new turkey coop. We can get it standing up upright. I'd like to think that I'm pretty strong, and I know Philip's really strong, and there's absolutely no way once we get it upright that we can get it over there. I have no doubt that we could winch it with a quad and get it over to that spot. But getting it up on that roof 6 feet high is a completely different story. So if we can't lift it when we're standstill in one spot holding it upright, there's no way we're gonna lift it above our heads. To be able to rent machinery to lift this up would be a couple hours away from where we are, and it would be really expensive for a coop. If we were gonna actually try to lift this to use for like a building roof, like for the house or something, well then that would be a different story. But if we're staying in budget for a coop budget, we really can't afford to go and buy a bunch of machinery or rent machinery to be able to do this. So we are going to disassemble the roof. I know that the shingles will not be as if they're brand new because we're obviously taking them off, and there will be some holes from where the previous nails were. Again, we're working on a coop, so I think that we can make the best of these materials so we don't waste them. So we're going to take all the shingles off. I guess then we can assess how much weight those shingles were, because I'm thinking this is about 4 packages of shingles, 3 full sheets of 4x8 plywood, in addition to the 2x8 by 8s, I believe they are, that are underneath the trusses that we have. That is a lot of weight to try to lift above your head. So once we get the shingles off, we can see how heavy it is, but I think we're gonna disassemble all of it and then rebuild it on top of the coop. I think that's our best option. So rather than buying things, we're gonna buy our supplies with our time today by taking this all apart.
While Elysia's over there tirelessly taking off the shingles off the roof, I'm gonna be over here trying to put some walls, and we're gonna use some of the planks that were on the wood shelter that fell down, and we're gonna stick them in between and build our wall, kind of like a horizontal shiplap.
Halfway done the roof. I'm gonna give my back a break for a second. I'm gonna take out a bunch of the nails so you can see where all those shingles were that I already took off. But I think I just have 5 more rows to do, and they're coming off pretty good.
Good job, way to read the screw. That's a good job, buddy. Let's go!
She's measuring.
Take apart the roof because we can't get to where we screwed the plywood down onto the roof trusses, right?
Yeah.
It's too heavy, Dad, and I can, like, even the 4 of us, there's no way we could get that up 6 feet on top of the coop. So see all the nails there?
Yeah.
I'm taking all these shingles off, so you can either help me pull the shingles up, or you can help pull the nails out. But we gotta collect all the nails so that, because this is gonna be the horse paddock, so we don't want any nails on the ground. So I'll show you what I was doing on the first one. So obviously there's nails, right? This is the only part where there's the tar strip where it stickies together.
Yeah.
See, so you gotta like get it started. It's hot, they're warm, right? So be careful.
Yeah.
And then I'm just slowly kind of like left and right maneuvering it. Sweet. Okay, and then I have to take off the plywood. So we're gonna go around and unscrew all the plywood pieces. So there's 2.5 plywood sheets there. We're gonna get them off. Then we should be able to carry the whole thing, the trusses the way they are. We're supposed to demo things that like really need demoing, not demo things that are built nicely.
How can I reach you when you shut me out? While I'm still inside. You know I love you and I have no doubt. The time is on our side. I could help you hold your demons down while you drive them.
How's that look?
That looks good from here.
If you could probably move the right piece
Yep.
a little bit back.
Okay.
It's just the overhang is a little bit, like if you look from this end, you
Oh,
can
it's
see
sticking
it's
out
a
just
little
bit.
sticking out.
I'm saying an inch. It would have cost about close to $500 to put, for new materials, to put the roof on this coop. If we were gonna buy the plywood, the roof trusses, the new nails, and shingles and the shingle paper. So worth the time, I think, to take it apart and do it. We don't even need that other piece, so we can use that for another coop house roof, or the plywood or whatever for something else. Be able to cut small for the chicken coop. Let's make sure the chicken coop roof is not too heavy to lift above us without taking it apart. I want to show you what the coop's going to look like. So I'm kind of just standing on the driveway next to where the chickens and ducks will be. When you come along this way, you can see that the turkey coop is kind of hidden all back in the trees here. It is so adorable. They're going to have a nice sheltered spot. And then they're gonna have all this room over here as well, and then back behind. But so far it's turning out so good, and I can't wait because the front door is going to be right there. And tomorrow we are picking up some items that we're going to use to upcycle and make them into the coop here, which I think is pretty fun to be able to use some salvage materials. But right now we're gonna work on getting some more of the walls done with the slats that we have. Philip and Dayton started getting some on this side already, but we're gonna work around on the other sides and all the spots that we aren't gonna need to be able to use the item we're gonna pick up tomorrow. Backwash much? Do you backwash much? Hi. Thirsty guy? Hi. Hi. Oh, hi, baby. Bought you some fresh apples today. Oh. Yeah, because you like apples now, huh? I want to show you what the progress is looking at right now. We just finished putting slats on the left side and the right side. Obviously this is going to be painted. We have the roof on right now. We don't have our front and our back panels on yet. And now we're going to work on the back. We are going to use, the sides here are 6-inch slats. We're gonna use 4-inch slats for the back. And that is because we're just using the wood that we have, and I don't think the turkeys are gonna care if they have mismatched shiplap. So that's what's gonna go in the back. And we're not gonna do anything with the front yet until tomorrow, because like I said, we're picking something up that's going to help us to be able to create a really cute front here that's gonna be an upcycled item. We're actually picking up, I think a couple of them tomorrow, maybe even more than that, depending on what they look like when we go look at them. But I think that this is gonna look so good when we're all done. It is so sturdy. Bring on the slats. I'm excited. I hope tomorrow when we go to pick up the upcycled materials that it's going to work for what we want on the front.
Oh, it's gonna work.
And then for the front part for the door, we're going to do a sliding barn door style. That way we'll have some detailing along the front and make it look really cute. I think it's gonna look great. So that is what it looks like from the front part there. And then obviously we need to shingle the roof, and I'll show you what it looks like from the side. And you can see we just have the 6-inch slats for the side, and we have a little bit of a trim work going there. So I think once it's all painted, that's gonna look really cute. And then we'll have the rocks all around the bottom. We're having the property groomed today, which is really nice because sometimes, especially when we've been sick the last couple weeks, it's nice to just have someone take care of it. It doesn't cost us that much to have it done, and it saves us a significant amount of time. And Hudson and Lennon are used to him coming here, so they don't really care or notice at all when the lawn tractor's going. He's also the gentleman that helps us haul our hay, so they're used to having him on the property. So they're pretty chill when he's over. It's actually been kind of fun working kind of amongst the trees and feeling like we're in the woods. Kind of neat, like we're building a fort or something, although I think that the turkeys are gonna enjoy it more than we are.
Moon is watching shallow dreams. Night is rocking her to sleep. Wind whispers in the trees. Hidden secrets are hard to keep. Sunset in golden fields. Goddess warrior and a queen. Lost the battle and her dream. Hidden secrets are hard to keep. She's still waiting, holding on through the night. She's still waiting, wishing time could make it right. She is waiting, dawn is bringing morning light. She's waiting to end this fight.
Okay, so I'm tempted to sleep out here tonight. It is so cozy, and while I was doing a few other things around the property, Philip surprised me and strung some lights through the trees here and across the front of the coop. I know we're not done yet, but I thought that was a really sweet gesture after working all day on the coop, literally until it got dark out. We now have our roof on. We still need to shingle it. We have all of our framework done for the 3 sides of it. And we have walls to the left of me, walls to the right, and we have walls in the back. And we have a really solid structure here, which is really important because we do get such strong storms here. We get harsh winter. You know, we really want to make sure that this is going to last a lifetime for our turkeys in here. We still need to do some framing up in the front. Like I said, we're going to do a barn board sliding door here on, you know, like the barn track rails, and we're going to be picking up some upcycled windows tomorrow to be able to have some character in the front, which I think is going to be really neat to use something that's, I think they're windows like from an old building in our local area, which is cool to keep it onto this area anyways. So we're going to do a window to the side here, shiplap the rest of the front, and make a barn board sliding door. I think I'm going to add some little window planter boxes and just some other details to add character, and I think it's so sweet to be able to have the lights in this area for the animals when we're done anyways, just to have them on in the early evening. So what do you think so far? I think this is great progress, and so far this whole build has cost us $0 because we are using all of the scrap, as you saw, from the wood shelter that fell down. We do have many people asking us what we're doing for our firewood this year, which hasn't arrived yet, but we will have something else arriving like sometime next week or the end of next week that we're going to be putting our wood in just for this winter. So don't worry, we have a plan. We're not just going to leave our wood exposed, but I think this is a great use of this wood. And then when this is done, we need to work on building the coop for our chickens and ducks. So this is great. We have so many building materials to work with for little to no cost at all. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think of the turkey coop so far. I can't wait to get them into the coop at the end of this weekend. I love you, and I will see you on tomorrow's episode.